Okay, we've done a lot of anything to do with construction or real estate kind of development investments. We've done it all, but at presently we're back to doing mini storages. We're presently buying or putting under contract, which I call a big box. Big
Mm.
boxes like a Joann Fabrics, a Big Lot, a J.C. Penney's, a Sears, a Macy's, whoever has closed due to the fact that the and Amazon and the internet has just destroyed their retail business. That location's still very strong. We go through and we do a very extensive marketing study, which gives us a 1, 3, and 5 mile radius, telling us the income of the area, the traffic counts, and then it also the marketing study, which is very, very important.
Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Show, where we interview real estate investing professionals from coast to coast, as well as the service providers that serve the real estate investing industry. Our goal is simple: share what's working now to help you improve and scale your business to the next level and meet the pros that can help you get there. Real Estate Pros is powered by Investor Fuel, America's leader in helping real estate investors and professionals build the business you need to live the life you've always dreamed of. Let's start today's show. Property insurance for real estate investors doesn't have to be difficult, but it does need to be there to protect you when you need it. MyInvestorInsurance.com not only provides insurance at 15 to 30% cheaper than traditional agencies, it's built specifically for real estate investors like you. You can set up an account in about 2 minutes, get quotes on properties, turn on and turn off insurance for your fix and flip or rental properties in around 2 minutes without having to talk to anyone directly, all through our portal. There's no better way or faster way to make sure you've got the coverage you need to protect you, and no more lengthy policies either. Once you're set up, you're billed monthly and prorated by the day for however long your policy is active. It's powered by MSI, the third largest independent MGA, with 1.5 million customers and more than $1 billion in cumulative premiums written. Get set up today in about 2 minutes at myinvestorinsurance.com/fuel.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Real Estate Pros Podcast. I am your host, Q Edmonds. Super excited to be here today. Super excited about my guest. Listen, this gentleman has been in the building and development space for 55 years. With that comes a ton of experience. With that comes a ton of knowledge. But also, man, he has a new passion that he's passionate about, an incredible just business structure, business plan that I'm excited for him to talk about. And so I just want to introduce you guys to Mr. David Pelusio. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing just wonderful.
Good. Absolutely. How did I do with that last name, man? Did I get that right?
You sure did.
Absolutely. Listen, what you don't know, I've been practicing it for about 5 minutes before we connected. Like, I want to make sure I put respect on your name, and just knowing how long you've been around, what you're doing, you deserve all the respect and admiration. But I think it's time for you to let our viewers know what it is that you do. So if you don't mind, Mr. David, take us into your work. Tell us what your main focus is these days, what your passions are. And if you don't mind, tell us what markets you're operating in as well.
Okay, we've done a lot of anything to do with construction or real estate kind of development investments. We've done it all, but at presently we're back to doing mini storages. We're presently buying or putting under contract, which I call a big box. Big boxes like a Joann Fabrics, a Big Lot, a J.C. Penney's, a Sears, a Macy's, whoever has closed due to the fact that the and Amazon and the internet has just destroyed their retail business. That location's still very strong. We go through and we do a very extensive marketing study, which gives us a 1, 3, and 5 mile radius, telling us the income of the area, the traffic counts, And then it also the marketing study, which is very, very important. It tells us the competition, what the rate they're getting, how many units they have, how many of them are full, and more importantly, what's on the horizon, what is coming up, what is in the planning boards, how many do we have? So the location we presently are working on is up in Rochester, New York, actually. I'm very familiar with that area. I've lived there all my life, and I also live in St. Petersburg in Florida. I'm doing a couple deals down here. I'm trying to get. But it really doesn't matter where the location is, as long as they have those criterias in the survey and the specifications, it'll work anywhere. We then turn around and because the fact that we don't have to build these units, the building's already built. You're buying it for pennies on a dollar. The site work's already done. The asphalt, the plumbing, the sewers, the AC units, the heating units, because now it's climate control, which you get more money per square foot that way. Sprinkler systems. If they got a loading dock, we then convert it into partially what I call industrial or commercial storage, little bigger ones where little contractors can, a roofer or a cider can have a little office and have his inventory there, and we'll unload it for him while he's working. He doesn't have to come by and meet his trucks, as well as we have 300-400 mini storages in the same facility. So it's a two-phase business. They're very, very wanted by the institutions that want to buy these things because they are cash cows once they're filled.
Stop living on an island and join the #1 mastermind in America for professional real estate investors. Investor Fuel is a community of hundreds of the nation's top investors working together to build stronger businesses and better lives. In addition to the amazing community of real estate investors acting as a board of advisors for one another, Investor Fuel members have access to 100% funding on purchase and repairs for our members only, a health insurance program, and benefits and discounts that more than pays for the membership of most of our members, meaning it's actually costing you money to not be a member of Investor Fuel. If you're looking to scale your business and build a business that allows you to live the life of your dreams, please visit investorfuel.com today and book a call with our team.
Within 3-4 months after we take possession, we're up and operating because we just retrofit the units. The mini storages just get built right in there. You can drive in the front and drive out the back. Unload your stuff in the middle, and you're all done. We have a professional, which is rated number 6 in the country, who is going to be managing these facilities, and they're in 40 states, and they have over 200 units that they're managing right now. Because I feel at best that my time is not to teach somebody how to rent a 10 by 10, but for me to go find other sites and to do the development and the financing and all the things that go along with it. Once it's up and running, we can refinance it and possibly, I obviously get a lower rate than the beginning, because in the beginning it'd be hard money, and I'll take care of the financing and all the responsibilities of it. And then the investor will get a return every 6 months, depending on the percentages, depending on the amount they invest. And then the idea is that we sell these units between a year and a year and a half. And that's, I think you can get under contract, hopefully within 6 to 9 months that it's opened, and then close within 3 to 4 months afterwards, and then move on to the next.
Absolutely. No, I love it, man. I love it how you call these the big box projects. I love how you got it streamlined. You said, listen, we don't got to build it out. It's already ready to go. And so I absolutely love that. And I love what you're doing. And I know well, you make it seem easy. So I'm sometimes it's not easy in this climate, but it may be easy for you. But I guess the point I want to ask you is, what has been the key to keeping that machine running smoothly, Mr. David?
What keeps me running smoothly?
To keep the machine running smoothly. I mean, you got a system in place.
Yeah.
What keeps things running smoothly? Yes, sir.
Well, the key is that I've been doing this for 55 years, so the experiences, and a lot of these things, I hate this. I hate to use this analogy, but I can do it with my eyes closed.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you know what a 2x4 looks like, and you never forget it when you touch one, and when you touch as many as I've touched, it's simple. but not to a lot of people. I know the manufacturers of the doors and the sidings and the walls and you just know what you're doing. It's just only because of experience.
Yeah.
I can't. I could teach it by telling you what to do, but the experiences makes it all happen.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't teach. You can't teach experience. Experience is what teaches you, right? And so like you said, you just been in it, you've been around, you can do it with your eyes closed. I love one thing that you said is that where you are, these big box stores and big box, hopefully I think that's your word, that you are buying, it's not because the surrounding area is not thriving. No, it's definitely thriving. Like you said, you got Amazon, you got other different things that came in that kind of dry these places up. And so I love the fact that you were saying how they want you here. Like they want the storage facilities. Did I understand you correctly? Like people are saying
Yes.
they want these places in that area. Yeah.
If you're looking for consistent, high-quality leads, look no further than Investor Machine. Investor Machine isn't just another agency, it's the most sophisticated, data-driven lead generation company on the planet for real estate investors, and serves the role of being not just a lead generator for your business, but a marketing partner that is helping you achieve your goals along the way. Go to investormachine.com to learn more and schedule a call with our team today.
Yeah, a lot of the towns and local governments, they don't want these big white elephants empty. They want them. They want them operating. And you're right next door to all the other major retailers that are doing good. So you're getting traffic. 20,000 cars an hour or a day, whatever, 50,000 cars a day. That's an amazing sight, and that's what you're looking for when you buy these things. It's very important that you follow the 5 simple rules. 1, 2, and 3 and 5 mile radius. Housing counts, income, and population, and what's in the hopper, what's in the horizon, and what is your competition, and what are they selling, and how much space you need, and if the percentages are right, it's a go. Like I said, it doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't have to be in New York. It doesn't have to be in Florida. It can be in Wisconsin. It can be in Texas. It could be anywhere. And they're easy to identify once you do the right marketing study, and then you just go in and do it. And there's plenty of buyers out there. And the cap rates on the sale are really high, but we're going to give them a nice return if they buy it right, because I always say you got to leave a little meat on the chicken for the next guy to make money.
There you go.
And so there's plenty of meat on the chicken for when I sell it, and everybody makes a lot of profit.
Absolutely. So now listen, you've been around for a long time. I know it's no obstacle you can't handle, but I like for our listeners to get a perspective sometime of having to face adversity. And so I know there's times when moments got real, when maybe like a deal went sideways or a time you had to pivot fast. Mr. David, you mind sharing with us a story like that?
Well, I'll tell you what my first thing is, we always have to have options. When you're in the real estate business, in the development business, if you just have one plan and one plan only, you got to have options. Now, like in this case, we're going to borrow what we call hard money, which is a little more expensive to get started. Once that happens, we have to have options. Once the options hit, which is you open up the door and you got something you can finance to a local bank, your rate could go down to 0.5%. Your interest rate could go down half what you're paying. So there's an option. You by that option, you could pull out some of the investing money or leave it in. That's an option. You have this management company runs it. There's cash flow immediately, and they're this way. You're not looking like you're feeding the bear, but there's always, if your back gets up against a wall, you don't have options. It's not a good deal. You got to have options in the deal. What if this happens? What if that happens? There better be answers for all of that. And we found over the years, we've made, obviously everybody's made a couple mistakes, but I've always had a lot of options. I mean, it's not what you sell it for, it's what you buy it for. And if you buy it right, you got options. If you got to have a fast sale, you can still make money. You just don't make as much because you bought it right. So those are key things. It's not what you sell it for. It's
Yeah.
good. The market's going to tell you what it's going to sell for. You're
Yeah.
not going to tell.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me what it's going to sell for. The
Yeah.
market's going to tell you. But
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to buy it for.
Yeah. That's that
Or you
55
don't buy it.
years. There you
Or
go,
you don't
right?
buy it.
There you go. That's that 55 years of stature coming out. I'm gonna tell you, you ain't gonna tell me. So, no, I definitely hear it. And honestly, that's the kind of stuff people don't talk about enough. This is what separates folks from the ones who dabble and the ones who stay in it for the long term. And so I appreciate your perspective. Let me ask you this: what are you most focused on solving or scaling next? Like, what's the next real goal?
If you're a new or newer real estate investor looking to launch or grow your real estate investing business, please check out Investor Fuel Club. It's a coaching community, but unlike anything you've ever seen before. And you can actually partner with members of our mastermind from coast to coast on deals right in your market. There's no better opportunity to build a consistent business than to literally partner with pros to help you avoid costly mistakes, avoid the need for capital to do deals, and help you eliminate your fears as you're starting your business. Learn more about Investor Fuel Club at investorfuel.com/club.
Well, the real goal is we would like to do about 5 of these within the next year and a half to 2 years. That's the goal. I've done many storages before. I own one actually right now that I'm up. It's getting under contract. We're negotiating the sale right now. I've built them since the '80s. I built
Yeah.
units, and I've also done a lot of other fix and flips and shopping
Yeah.
centers and all apartments, condos, whatever you want to do. This one's just cleaner and easier right now. So that's why I'm focusing on this for the next couple of years.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh man, that sounds good. That sounds is big, but also definitely, doable with the right relationships, partnerships. And I mean, I know the next move, it can either compound things or create total chaos, depending on how you play it. But you've been in it long enough where I'm sure you know how to work within the chaos. So
Sure.
I just got one more question, before we get to that. Because there is a lot of people that are listening and they're early in their journey or they're looking to level up. And I think that benefit from hearing this when it comes to building relationships and growing your network, what's made the biggest difference for you?
My network, I like to stay with people that I get to know and become friends. It's
Yeah.
not just business partners. I like partners because I like ideas. I like another brain, bounce things off of. There's nothing wrong with that. The only thing is I like to drive the train too.
Yeah.
I'm the guy who's driving the train. So give me all your ideas and we'll discuss it. But then I have to implement it. That's
Yeah.
why I never invested a lot in any of the stock market. I invest in sticks and stones and bricks and mortar because
Yeah.
I'm running that train. I know where that train's going, and I have no control over a lot of things. And one thing I like to do is have control, and that's why I've been successful.
Yeah.
Um, so
Yeah.
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
I love it, man. I love it. Mr. David, I have a saying that I adopted that actually helped me when I'm about to make decisions is say, when you know who you are, you know what to do. And it sounds like to me, you know exactly who you are. You know exactly what works for you. You like to drive the train. And I think, when you know who you are, it makes it easier to say yes and say no, even when it comes to partnerships and relationships. And so, we definitely believe in relationships, we believe in partnerships, but they got to be the right ones. It got to be the right connection. And so I hope that resonates with you because that's when I heard you say that, that's kind of what I thought about. Yeah.
Yeah, and the most
So
important part in my life
yeah,
is family. The most important part of my life is
Woo,
family.
yes, sir.
I got 2 kids and 6 grandkids, and they are
Wow.
the best. And
Yeah, man.
I'm at an age where I don't need to be doing this, but
Yeah,
I'm doing this. People say, "Why are you doing this?" I'm doing this for my grandkids. I mean, how many
yeah,
steaks can
yeah,
you eat? I mean, I got enough steak. I
yeah,
I don't need
absolutely.
I don't I'm doing this for them, and not only that is I'm having fun because at one point I had 300 employees. Right now I got me, myself,
Wow.
and my
Look at
staff
that.
of maybe 4 or 5 people. That's it, and I love it.
Look at that. Yeah. Well, listen, man, this has been awesome, Mr. David. Listen, before we wrap, if someone wanted to reach out to you, connect with you, maybe collaborate or learn more about what you're doing, what's the best way for them to get in contact with you, sir?
Well, we have a website. It's davidrealestatehomes.com. davidrealestatehomes.com. And in there we'll tell you all about me, all of I've started when I bought my first house when I was 16 and all the way up to today. And it also has a way to contact me.
Yeah, I
So
love it.
I'll,
I love it.
so all you got to do is go on that website and it'll connect you to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, Mr. David, I appreciate you so much, sir. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your story. Thank you for your perspective. We definitely need more people that's doing it like you and doing it the right way. And with your 55 years of experience, like I said, you can teach experience. Experience is going to teach you. So I just want to thank you for just bringing just a sliver of your experience to the table so that we can glean
Thank you
from it.
so
I
much.
appreciate you. No,
I want to thank
absolutely.
you. This has been great.
Awesome, awesome. All right. And to everyone else, listen, I know you found value from this, right? We just brought you a wealth of knowledge. Make sure you are subscribed. You do not want to miss out on these amazing conversations. So, again, thank you, Mr. David. And to everyone else, we will see you on the next time.
Thanks for joining us for today's Real Estate Pros Show. You can learn more about the amazing benefits of the Investor Fuel Mastermind community, including surrounding yourself with hundreds of other rock stars, 100% financing for your deals, and members-only discounts from vendors you're likely already using that, as a member of Investor Fuel, will save you more than the cost of your membership. Visit investorfuel.com to learn more. If you're interested in joining us as a guest of this show, please visit investorfuel.com/pros to apply. You can also check the show notes for access to free resources, how to get access to world-class lead generation, and much more. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss another episode. Have a great day. We'll see you on the next show.